Okay, for the first time, not because I forgot to press the record button the first time. This is the second time. There you go. Anyway, this is the Analogue Pocket. I got one a week or two ago. It came in the mail, and it was like, it felt like a very nice Christmas gift because I ordered one last year, and I realized how fortunate I am to be in a position where I could afford one of these, and then it actually came in the mail. And I'm sure if you're into this kind of stuff at all, you've probably seen reviews and stuff like that on YouTube and all those other places. And not going to lie, it kind of does live up to the hype. It's not too often where you get a hold of something that actually does live up to the hype, but this little piece of equipment does. And I have been playing a bunch of, in fact, you can see in here, I've been playing a bunch of Game Boy Advance games and also some Game Boy Color games, Klonoa being one of them on Game Boy Advance. I literally just finished tonight. You have a mighty need. Thankfully they keep orders open. You can still order these. They just take about a year, to get into the mail and everything. So if you want to drop the couple $100, the screen is just absolutely amazing. I wish I could. This obviously won't do it justice. Seeing it here, I could try to get it so it's not shiny. This won't do it justice, but the screen is amazing. And then the fact that they've opened it up to cores. So I'm actually playing this on one of the FPGA cores. The NES one, and that's what we're going to be playing tonight. And I'm going to pop it into, I did pick up the dock as well when I purchased this, so hopefully that clicks over and I'm doing this correctly. Okay, I can hear it back in my headphones. And so there's a little dock. I can actually show you that as well. And so that's my Diet Coke, and that's the switch, but this little thing right here, this is a docking station. It's really tiny. You can see it compared to the Mister and everything, and there's not much to it, but you just pop it in there. It's very simple, and then you'll get like an on-screen thing such as this. Corner of the desk tour hype, exactly. So there's all these settings here, and I'm using, they natively support a fair amount of Bluetooth controllers, and so I'm using an 8-bit Do controller that I got for Christmas as well. I have some awesome family. So anyway, I'm using an 8-bit Do controller, and then there's all these settings and you can play around, and even the cores have different settings. In fact, the cores now support like mapping and stuff like that, so you can map it to your liking. And it's been very exciting. Accidental bump away from spill. Oh, it absolutely is. And Lobster, I've been super lucky that I haven't spilled a Diet Coke on the floor, but there you go. Uh-oh, Crab Cakes and CVG are following each other. So let's get to playing. I'm going to play, and I don't think I've done a 1cc of Zelda 2 on the NES. Definitely done a bunch on the Famicom Disk System version. I could play that one, but I thought it'd be fun to play the NES version here. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And in 2022, I did try to start learning the Zelda 2 speedrun. I'm at about an hour and a half PB on the Famicom. Oh, that's right. You got to, when you take control of Link. So hopefully we'll see if we can do 1cc. If not, it's not the worst thing in the world, but we'll see what happens here. This controller does feel really nice. Kind of cool. Been playing a lot of the dock itself, so. And I can see it pretty well on my screen. It looks kind of, I'm just basically on default settings. Oops. There are there's not a ton of like graphic options and things like that yet, but I'm sure they're going to keep evolving. Oh, did I get a pee bag? Or is that no, that's it's what's it called? Jar. Z2 is the worst Zelda. Oh my gosh. Crab cakes. It's okay. I don't take offense at that. It's not too often I find that things live up to the hype. The Analogue Pocket really does. They did such a good job with just the feel of it and the look of it. The screen is amazing. And it's so far played everything I've thrown at it, including old Game Boy cartridges, the EverDrives, the cores. It's really amazing. Hey, John, what's up, dude? The deck you cannot put into your pocket. But you can put up the thing. But check this out. Here's a great example of what you can do. Hold on a sec. Let me get to a spot where I won't die. Like, okay, I'm playing the game right now. I just lift the dock out. I just lift the pocket out of the dock, and I could play it over here if I wanted to, and then you can just literally pop it back into the dock, and look, it's right where you left it. Oh, but it did disconnect my controller. Well, there you go. You got that issue, I guess. Oh, but it reconnected pretty quickly. Nice. Ooh, gamer, you liked the new Avatar. Okay, has anybody seen the new Avatar? I have seen it as well, and I don't know. It's not really the type of movie you spoil, but I really enjoyed the new Avatar as well. I might be in the minority. I don't know. I can say it's not like, it seems like it's not going to be nearly as good if you watched it at home. Like, I did the 3D IMAX thing, and it's like, it feels like you're in a video game. Like, it really does. It's pretty amazing. It was even a thing. And, so... Oh, come on. Visually beautiful, ultimately... That's a great way to say it, Lonku. I loved the experience of, like... And there are just some scenes that were just awesome. Couldn't believe that, you know... It was created by a computer, but you need the IMAX shows. You chose to see the whale instead and care to choose Avatar 2. You probably didn't make too big of a mistake, John. But it's just, if you're into like visuals, and the seeing a movie that kind of just makes you feel like you're inside of the movie, it's good for that. Outside of that, eh. Yeah, totally agree, gamer. So, Lonku, I agree with you on that. And I'm not quite sure why that's a thing. So, I'm not sure how much folks are into movies and stuff like that, but, you know, movies are traditionally shot in... in 24 frames a second. Actually, I'm sure as gamers, we kind of know what frame rates are, right? The frame rates matter to us. And you're watching, my stream, I'm able to do 60 frames a second. Anyway, they jump around between 48 frames and all these other different frame rates. And honestly, it's a bit confusing, to be honest with you. It's like Lonku said, it's jarring. And I'm not quite sure why he didn't just stick with one frame rate the whole time. It's a little weird. So, unless you're living that visual snow life. Yep. Yeah, John, that's exactly the way to describe the newest Avatar. That frame rate hurts. I mean, it's a deliberate choice, gamer, and I don't know if they just... Was it too expensive to do the whole movie in 48 frames? I really don't know. I honestly don't... Oh, geez. That was a terrible jump. Oh, come... Oh. The other thing, too, is that when you see something at 48 frames a second, or at least my eye, and Lonku, I'm curious if this was your experience as well, but... Let me go back for that. When it flipped back to 24 frames a second, or it felt like the motion blur was almost exaggerated at 24 frames a second. And I think that's what's part of the jarring. I'm wondering if they could have reduced the motion blur on the 24 frames a second stuff. Would that have... Oh, geez. Oh, this is different. This is different than the Famicom Disk System version. I wonder if that would have helped out at all. I just don't know. Also, I have no idea what my leveling should be, but I'm going to focus on attack here. Try 4 with trailers and everything. Jeez. On a 2-ish hours. Oh, yeah, it was over 3.5 hours. Oh, it's 1cc. Damn it. Yeah, this isn't an official run. So I just kept going. Ignore the 1cc part of this because it's not accurate. Ooh, by the way, so if you're just joining us, I am playing this on the Analogue Pocket. And there is a TurboGrafx 16/PC Engine core for it, and I found it to be really good. And you can map the turbo buttons to, if you got a 4-button controller or just the console itself. It's all... Oh, I forgot to get a heart piece. It's all pretty darn amazing, to say the least, folks. So... Nothing is ever unbeatable, nearly impossible. Yeah, no kidding, right? I mean, isn't that one thing I think it's just kind of never say never, right? Is the turbo on the TurboGrafx 16 in hardware? No, although you can, Emily. You can plug in a controller with... you bounce off that if you can plug in a controller with turbo switches, but no, you have to map via it depends on which core you're actually playing on, but you map it. So in here, this is the Analogue Pocket screen. And so you can actually, if you go up to controls here, this is an NES one, but on the TurboGrafx 16 core, there's actually one, which turbo button would you like? And it does that. I think one of the questions around Breath of the Wild 2 is that will it ship with a new Switch, a new Nintendo console? Or is that just wishful thinking? Nintendo rarely gives us what we want, so I am expecting there not to be a console with it, but... Oh, boo. Yes, Tears of the Kingdom. Oh my gosh. I still play Breath of the Wild. I will pop it in from time to time. I mean, it just... It's just an amazing game. Yeah, exactly. That's the Switch U. Yes. Right, that's what I'm expecting them to do. There'll be 2 versions of it. There's too many people who have Switches. I don't think they're abandoning the original Switch. It might even just be a Switch Pro. Who the hell knows? I would legit, if they just gave me a whole new world with the same exact mechanics and stuff, I would totally be like, I don't even need much from a Breath of the Wild 2. Just give me, 100 hours of more stuff to do. Like literally that was all I need to be satisfied. But if they want to give me, I mean, I got to be honest, the 60 frames a second stuff that the people have been able to do with emulation and stuff, it would be nice to see a graphical improvement on Breath of the Wild 2. I was trying to jackhammer. What the hell boss is this one? Oh, this is that, how do I beat this guy? Jeez. Have no idea there's a way to beat this guy. That's what I'm going to do, though. Hello. Is that the way you're supposed to beat that guy? I have no idea. I wonder what the speed strat is. Been a while since I've watched one of these runs. I still even have enough to do jump. Yeehaw. Okay, so we're going to risk it. We got an extra life. Why not? Let's go crazy. Dude, I barely made that. Oops. That wasn't even close. No! Wow, somehow I didn't mean to hit that button. Got lucky there. Okay, one more hit. We can do this. Thank God. Ooh. Yeah, it's my go-to right now. I gotta tell you, the Switch has been put down for a minute. But then I got Kirby for Christmas, so now I'm playing a bunch of Kirby. So the Switch has been picked back up. Whew. Okay, so we take... Oh no! I didn't get the leveling right! Oh shit! I don't think I have enough to use Reflect. Maybe I do. No, let's not even go there. Oh, stick with shield. Remember how to play this game. Okay, that was good on the first 2 hits. Let's do that again. Oh, that's going to hit me. Can't do anything about that because let it hit me. Okay. Whew. At least if we game over, we don't have to face that jerk face again. Oh, but this is the... Wait. Is this one different than Famicom Disk System? I don't even remember. Can I shield again? I don't even know. Nope, not enough. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? That is so much easier than the Famicom Disk System version. It is so less cheap. Holy crap. Ah, look at this. A rocking 2 hours, 30 minutes and 49 seconds. How lovely is that? Thank you for the GGs. We're going to enjoy some credits. Okay, well, there you have it, folks. That's The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, on the Analog Pocket with a little 8-bit 2 controller. Wirelessly. Oh, you saved Hyrule and you are a real hero. Yippee!